So I used to struggle a lot with money. And I think a lot of us, particularly obviously if you're watching this video, how to manifest money without doing anything, there is a identity or a belief within you that you believe that you have to work hard to get money, that you have to hustle, that you have to take call upon call, that you have to, right? Manifesting is not about having to do anything in order to achieve anything. There is an identity that we resonate with as a human being in this 3D reality. And when we start to manifest, the only job that we have is to switch up our internal. And that is such a beautiful place to be and something to really take into consideration when you are manifesting money. Now, when I say you don't have to do anything to manifest money, you don't. I truly believe that you don't have to do anything to manifest money. You could sit on this couch behind me or the couch in your house all day and manifest millions. If I believe that you truly want to do that. There is something when it comes to manifesting money that I personally have kind of found that helped me and has helped as well numerous amount of clients of mine. And I had an incredible success story last week with one of my clients who manifested random money and also manifested for his friend random money. And this happens when we actually start to think about who we would be right now. Have we such money in our account? And you know, these days, being a millionaire, being a trillionaire, I always say like a thousandaire, it's not about the amount of money in your account. And I really want to say that again, because I know that somebody is going to tell me off for that. We should all want to be millionaires and billionaires. No, we want to be wealthy human beings. And this is where always when I'm coaching, and personally for myself in my own life, I was like, well, what would I be doing in my life? What would Bianca be doing with her time had she said money in her account? And I wrote down a list of all the things that I would do in my day, which included, for those of you who don't know me, teaching Pilates, teaching yoga, doing retreats, helping wildlife, doing YouTube. These are all the sources of income based on my passion and based on this identity of being this wealthy human being, doing this abundant, we can even call it like a ritual, the way of life, and having money as a secondary source based on said passions that I have. Now, some of you are going to ask a question, well, how do I manifest money when I don't have any passions? I don't even know how I'm going to earn money. And that's why manifesting beautifully comes into play, because as Neville actually says, when you start to focus on the how, you sort of start messing with the middle. You kind of start to want to control the manifestation. And that's what so many of us want to do. We want to do stuff to get stuff. That's where so many of us go wrong with manifesting. We don't have to do anything to get anything. We have to become the person. And this is where I really start to ask you as a manifester, what is the identity shift that I need to make to become said person? And this is the same for manifesting relationships, manifesting money, manifesting, the house of your dreams, the freedom that you want to have from this feeling state that Neville talks about. The emotion that is attached to the money. What does that feel like? Hell, what does that smell like? And start then from that point, and you will start to see that the abundance and the growth within you will lead you to take such said actions that will lead you on a path to manifesting more money. So you don't even need to know the how. All you need to do is start asking yourself, what would I be doing if I was in my desired reality with the amount of money that I'm going for? And so many of us, and I swear, so many of us want to be millionaires and billionaires, but actually, why do you want that money? That is a serious question. Why do you need that money? We have this belief that if we win the lotto, we would go and spend money. We would go and throw money here, there, and everywhere and just buy all these lavish things. But you see, the problem here is, and I see this time and time again, is people with a poor self-concept when it comes to money, because money is on a pedestal. It's like lotto winners. They get the money and within 1 to 2 years, they have drained their money. Somebody with a very strong self-concept, perhaps knowing how to save money for that thing that they're going for that dream that they're going for, will start to bring that money in, will start to create abundance with that money, will start to be thankful for even $100, because that $100 is just energy. And then when you become grateful, standing in abundance of this energy, that knowing money is coming towards you, because money is just energy and money needs you. Without you, there is no transaction, right? Think of that. That is one of the biggest changes in my life, is that I realized that money needs to be transferred. Money as energy, it comes and it goes. And you'll see people who have a kind of self-concept that is poor with money will have this idea that money is on the pedestal. And when they get that money, they want to hold onto it. Money, just as you, wants to be free. And that doesn't mean that if you're a millionaire or if you're living this lavish life that you need to go and spend all of your money. Because you can be rich but have a self-concept in knowing to invest that money in something bigger than yourself. So standing in gratitude and also looking at the bigger picture is something that I would really recommend. Living within a wealth mindset, a wealthy soul, a wealthy identity. And do not compare yourself to anybody else, but you will see when you start asking yourself, and I really say the only thing that you need to do is change your identity. You actually need nothing to feel wealthy. But once you maybe get $50 in your life, feel that gratitude, thank that money. It's like when you give money, don't you feel good? Don't you feel great when you can donate to somebody? When you can help somebody? When you can donate to organizations? How amazing would it be if that wealth started within you and it grew from there? And that is what inspired action is about. You will feel called when you start manifesting money in your life to create bigger and better things. And this was a massive game changer in my life, is when I looked at the bigger picture as money being something to help others. I realized that my passions for myself personally as the identity of Bianca in the different roles that I was playing, the money came in and I was able to pass that on and live this wonderful life. And I sit and stand here right now and tell you that the life that I live and the freedom that the money has given me is something incredible. And a lot of us have this belief that this kind of life is only for the elite, is only for those who are lucky. And while this might be the case, it is up to the person to decide their beliefs, because we have to remember that we manifest from our beliefs. And 95% of our beliefs are in the subconscious. So we have to start switching up our subconscious mind. We have to start affirming. We don't have to do anything, of course. This is just my opinion, but we have to be curious and change ourselves up using those manifestation techniques, because the techniques, as we know, will not manifest for us. The only thing that we can do is change our internal up and stay curious with the process. Really stay curious with the process. The last tip I want to give you guys for manifesting money is see money coming towards you. I said it before, feel abundant, feel money's your friend. Just as if you have a relationship with the person, start having a relationship with money. See where you're spending your money. See where you're saving your money. See where you can put your money to good use. And you will see that will switch up your internal. And trust me, the last thing is that you know that money needs you. Once you start understanding that, you'll find your passion. If you don't feel right now that you know your how, your why, then start by just feeling that good is coming towards me, abundance is coming towards me, because that will create a wealthy mindset, a wealthy soul, a wealthy body that is worth living for. So I hope that these little tips and tricks helped you in some way, shape, or form. Again, it's not about needing all this money to go and spend, although that's something you might want to look at. For example, for me, I love looking at things sometimes I can't afford. Properties that I'm going to buy all around the world. Who knows? The money will come in when the time is right. But stay in the present, stay in the wealth, and feel wealthy, feel good right now. And you'll see the rest follow. Anyway, guys, thank you so much to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you to my members today for joining the incredible EFT session for releasing fear of abandonment. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for those of you for watching my channel. If you haven't already, hit like, shared, and of course, subscribe. Please feel free to do that. That costs absolutely nothing. Would help get this channel out so we can get the algorithm going and share as much information about manifestation as possible, about creating an abundant lifestyle and just becoming the best version of yourself. We are almost at the end of 2024. Let's make this year worthwhile and let's start in 2025 with an amazing year. I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.